Musterex Media presents a tribute to men that hate their jobs. Series 2, Episode 8, Back to School. Today was an interesting one. Today, I ascertained that these kids really should go back to school. Not because they're just around and getting in people's way, no. That would be too simple a reason for them to go back to school. No, these kids, it feels like they're getting dumber. I mean, really fucking stupid. You can explain things to them until you're blue in the face, and yet they just don't get it. And the first group of kids, I told them that if they're coming in, it's one order per person, which means they all have to buy something and they have to be separated at all times. And it doesn't matter if you're brothers or you've got your sister or with your mum or your dad or anyone. It doesn't matter. The conditions for us reopening during the lockdown was that everyone had to be separated. There were no support bubbles allowed. Well, they are, but they have to be separated. It's not as if they're standing all outside and leaving children unattended. The only exception was for young children to be with one parent, and they have to be confined to the little dot on the floor. Interesting, to say the least. But this first group of kids, it took me 5 times to explain to them that they had to be separate before I even let them in, because they were just puzzled. They just didn't get it. It was bizarre. It's like they seemed like they were like 10 or even 15. So they should have been old enough to understand. They should have been, but they weren't. I just think that this family of kids were just as thick as pig shit, maybe. But who knows? The next group of kids that come in, they understood that they had to be separate, which is amazing. But this one kid, he was fat, and I think he was definitely slow in the head. Maybe not. He didn't look like he was handicapped. Didn't look like he was mentally disabled. He just looked permanently baffled though. "Can I help you at all?" I said to him. "Yeah, I don't know how to read off the screen." "Excuse me?" I said. "What do you mean you don't know how to read off the screen?" "Yeah, I can't really read, I'm dyslexic." "Right. You do know, mate, that every item that's on that touchscreen menu has a photo of what it is for people who can't read, or who can't read English, even though there is a language selection, but it doesn't matter, it's designed so you can just see what it is that you're ordering." And he looked, he's like, "But I can't read what's on the screen." I said to him, "Look, are you for real? There's a photo of everything that you want to choose from. Say you wanted a quarter pounder or chicken nuggets. You know what a quarter pounder or chicken nuggets look like, don't you?" "Yeah." "Well, push the button that it looks like." "But I can't read it." "Mate, are you having me on? Seriously, are you having me on? Because I've got other people who are waiting to come in, and you're either having me on or seriously, I don't want to insult you, kid, but you're either having me on or you're thick." No. I genuinely can't read." "Right, what is it you want?" "I want 20 nuggets." "Well, see this picture here? Those look like chicken nuggets, don't they?" "Yeah." "How many chicken nuggets do you think is in this picture?" "I can't count." "What? You can't count?" "No, I can't count." "You're having me on. You're in secondary school, yeah?" "Yeah." "And you're saying to me that you can't count. How old are you? What year are you in school?" "I'm year 8. Year 8. So you would have been in year 7 when the first lockdown come down, correct?" "Yeah." And you're telling me that in year 7, the first year of secondary school, You can't count to 20. Yeah. What school did you go to, mate? You told me the school, I'm not going to name them. Well, remind me never to send my kid to that school. And if I was you, I'd ask your parents for their fucking money back. Seriously? Get your parents to get a refund from their council tax. Because obviously, that school is a rip-off. I know it comes out of their tax, yeah? But surely, if you left primary school not being able to count to 20, then you are either thick or your teachers have failed you. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm insulting you, mate, but it's one or the other. And I just hope to hell that it's the teachers and not you.